to My Carolina. Thanks for starting your morning off with us. We so appreciate it. Well, Lune Spark is a creative center for children and adults, allowing them to explore and discover their creative passions, collaborate with like-minded individuals, and grow their skills with the support of dedicated teachers.
It's so cool. And with us today we have from Lune Spark, Pawan Mishra, he's the founder and CEO, and Luis Torres, a drawing and painting instructor at Lune Spark. Thank you both so much for being here.
This is so cool. I wish I would have had this growing up.
You just can now.
Like an option, but even as an adult, apparently that's an option for us.
Yeah, we've been chatting with these guys about everything they offer, and we're ready to sign up for everything. We're like, oh, that? More?
Yeah.
So tell us more. What exactly do you have so everyone knows?
So our mission at Lune Spark is really to inspire, encourage, and nurture creativity in students of all ages. So we are trying to create a world where anybody can explore, express, and really develop their creativity.
Well said.
He's like, that's about it.
That sounds good.
That is our mission. And bringing it down, I want to emphasize, in today's world especially, you just had a segment with mental health. It's a part of being holistic, and the focus that usually is given to STEM and mathematics and all this, your arts, humanities, creative writing, drawing, painting, all these meditative and that allow you to really explore what creativity means, allowing you to gain more confidence, discipline, focus, and peace of mind, really, along with the skills of just as maybe a hobby or a passion, a pursuit, to work with professionals that have the experience, that have the guidance to take you and point you to all the other directions, with all the offerings in-house as well, that maybe let you see something that you didn't know you liked.
Very, very cool. So there's different avenues that you can explore all under one roof, essentially.
Yes, absolutely.
You have classes galore. Like, you go down and you're like, there's more, and they're fabulous.
So when we were talking about the curriculum and classes, I have two daughters, they're all about art and music and painting. They're like, can we do like 15 classes?
How does that work? Is there a minimum, a maximum? Do you have to sign up for a certain amount? How does the sign-up process work?
So there's no minimum. You can sign up pretty much for any classes, or we have camps as well. And once you come in, you discover other classes, and you discover how they are connected with each other, like Luis was talking about. So we are all about holistic storytelling and creativity. So when you come in, you decide, okay, I'm doing this class, but I want to do those two more. So we have students who are doing as many as 6 classes with us, and we are 20+ students doing multiple classes with us. So within like 4 months of launching.
All different ages.
All different ages.
I have an anecdote there where we have 7 to 11, then we have preteens, teens, and adults. So I get to work with all age groups, and you get to see how that creativity gets inspired and encouraged and nurtured. And with simple, basic philosophies of, they're there to have fun, to kind of lose that fear that sometimes stops you from doing that creative pursuit, which I encourage every human being to do. You can write an amazing story, you can draw, you can paint, you can take your camera, your phone, and go photograph the world.
So cool.
And it's part of that you want to not just inspire it, encourage it, but nurture it.
What a great program. I know I grew up a dancer and a painting and writing and all the crazy things. Became an actor. So I understand this as an outlet. It's just such a great way, one, to lose the fear. I always encourage anybody who is afraid of public speaking or anything like that, go take an improv class. Go take an acting class.
And we have an amazing improv program. There's so many things. It is not overwhelming, although you say, we have so many classes, is this overwhelming? You can start, I have students that start with a basic, I want to learn to draw. And all of a sudden they discover that drawing makes your painting stronger, but then you bring acting, including the research that you do with character research and storytelling. In the end, it's about discovering who you really are inside.
Well, and I think a lot of it has to do with the guidance that you guys provide at Lune Spark.
Absolutely, and we are very accessible, so we have courses which are priced, reasonably. We also have free workshops. So our most popular, one of the most popular programs right now is totally free. It's called Improv Comedy, the funniest person in the triangle. And believe it or not, within the launch of like 4 to 6 weeks, we have about 30 people come in every Saturday. There's a kids section, there is adult section,
We're gonna
6 to 7 and 7:30 to 9, 8:30.
Nerve-wracking, but I've seen what you said, public speaking. You see them in front of there, all of a sudden, in seconds, it just
melts away.
They become this beautiful, it just blossoms in front of you.
It's always the people you don't expect that are the most hilarious up on stage.
Amazing.
So it's crazy how that works. So if we want to sign up for this, how do we do that? And how do we get more information and check out all the classes and the teachers and everything going on?
So you can get to our website, which is www.lunespark.com. You can call our awesome front desk at the number on the website, or you can send us an email, hello@lunespark.com. All the courses are on our website. You can register for anything online, but if you need any assistance, if you want to know more about it, you can call us or send us an email.
Well, that is amazing, guys. You seem very receptive to anybody who wants to just try out a skill set that they may have a bug for. They may think that they can do this, or they may see some sort of energetic notion coming to them.
And I'm going to invite you too. Remember, we have a free trial drawing class. So it's a great opportunity. You get to try it for free, and if you love it, or you discover something else, it's amazing.
Very beneficial.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
Always a good challenge.
and nobody leaves Luis ever.
100%.
So once we go, we're not going to stop.
I see where it's going. Well, thank you.
It's already there. It's already there.
Yes.
We love the energy that you bring. Love that you're tying that together with mental health as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate the energy you're bringing to the studio.
We're feeling good this morning.
Yeah, you're going to stay.
Thanks for the opportunity.